Thank you for coming. We'll introduce the panel for today's discussion. Ms. Nyla Cross.
My name is Nyla Cross. I'm a second-year journalism major and Spanish minor from Los Angeles, California, and I'm going to be serving as the moderator for the State of the Media panel discussion. The event is going to be about press freedom, the future of journalism, and navigating our new media landscape. I think it'll be really important for everyone who comes to learn about how they can gain access to true and accurate information in a really turbulent time.
This is our moderator. I think she talked to everybody.
Hi. I was kind of on Dean Wilson's radar back in February after I went with her to an event in DC. When she asked me, I was completely down for it. I was totally on board. Back then, I didn't realize it was going to grow as much as it has grown now, but I stuck along for the journey, and I'm very grateful and very proud that it turned out to be the way it is now. From being the host of this event, I've already been able to talk to so many incredibly interesting journalists, and I get to do a lot of really cool things that make me able to see my future in my career. And I've also just been able to do so many cool things to get the word out in person. And you can do that at hamptonu.edu. The event will also be live streaming using a link on the same website. We hope to see you there. Okay, that was off the dome, so. We're gonna do like an on-air interview that's gonna be taped today and then aired tomorrow on Easter. I'm very excited. I'm happy they're gonna be in and out because I'm tired. But I'm excited. Again, off the dome, because I don't know what she's gonna ask me, but I know all the stuff like the back of my hand, so I'm excited. So my name is Nyla Cross, N-Y-L-A, like New York, L-A, C-R-O-S-S, like Cross, and I am a second-year journalism major at Hampton University. I decided I wanted to do journalism in middle school, and I was like student body president in 5th grade, so I spoke a lot. I wrote and edited for my school's newspaper for all 4 years, and I loved it. So there were a lot of signs this was going to be the right career for me when I was younger, and now that I've got to Scripps, every single day has been extremely affirming for me, and I know that that's exactly what I want to do.
Oh yeah. And what are you hoping to do?
Like newspaper and magazine, print,
Okay. You don't want to do
writing, editing. No, I mean, I'm like a little bit open to like news management, like producing. I mean, I'm line producing, so like producing or like executive producing or like editor assigning. I'm not completely opposed to. I'm not really opposed to being on camera either, but I don't really want to be an MMJ. All love to the MMJs, but I'm like, I don't know if it's for me.
That is the trajectory of where it's going. Even some national outlets do have MMJs. They may word it differently.
But
essentially that is what it is. So it's good to have options.
Yes, I'll say that.
Options are good.
I'm very open to
Yeah.
money and a job. So yeah.
It was such a pleasure.
It was great to
meeting
meet you. I'll definitely reach out to you about coming to campus because we
Yeah.
have some eager students who would love to see the newsroom or love to talk to you. Absolutely.
Absolutely. I'm here to help any way I can.
Thank you so much. Being in Scripps feels like a really tight-knit community that always acknowledges you and sees you for your talent. I think it's really a unique school, and I can always talk to Dean Wilson or anyone else who's in here, and I feel like the entire school supports each student and all their endeavors.
And then talk about, because this is doing Q&A.
Right.
Right, so, okay.
So I had the one about, is there anything particularly unique about the current state of U.S. media?
Mm-hmm.
How can the student journalists, and early career media professionals adapt to this changing landscape? In other words, how do we learn how to be self-employed or exercise our abilities in ways that we might not expect? Being a Black journalist. There are a lot of Black people on the panel, and it came up a lot in my conversations that I had. I mean, Rashida Jones is headlining it, and that's a big part of her. You know, she's the first Black woman to head a major news network. I get to work with so many amazing panelists throughout this entire process, like Rashida Jones, and working with someone like her is so important for me. Knowing that she graduated from Hampton before Scripps was even a school is so inspiring. Obviously, she's more seasoned than I am, but I think that when she was my age, she had a really similar passion for the craft, and it's just been so great to be able to meet with her and be inspired by her and her journey and really kind of apply it to my own personal career, my own personal goals.
You ready for today?
Yes, I am.
You're going to do great.
Thank you so much.
I saw your VEC interview. I didn't see the TKR one, but you were excellent.
Thank you. The panel, I'm ready to crash out. I'm just kind of stressed, and it's just been a lot. I am really grateful, and I'm like really excited about it. It's just been like a little bit of pressure, It's been a lot of pressure, not a little bit, because I feel like I have a lot of responsibilities to a lot of different entities. What floor? 3, please. I am kind of excited for it to be over, and that sounds kind of bad, and I don't mean it to sound like that, but it's just been so much work and so many emails and so many phone calls and like so much writing on it that when the clock like strikes 7 o'clock tomorrow, like I'm just gonna praise dance, like I'm gonna actually go to the chapel and like go to the altar and like shout. Just doing this along with like doing school stuff and it being the end of the year, it's too much going on. But I'm here to rehearse my opening remarks and my closing remarks, and that's it. Everything else should hopefully come naturally tomorrow. I feel decently prepared. With something like this, you can only prepare so much. It's just a really big event with a lot of really big names, and we haven't practiced or done anything beforehand, so that's how I feel the most. Today's the day. When I woke up, I felt like I was going to prom. Like I told Dean Wilson, I was like, I fucking going to prom. Like I was sitting there getting my hair clipped up like I was going to prom. So I'm excited. I feel prepared, but there's only so much I can prepare. I went through my lines. I'm just gonna let it happen on stage. I'm leaving it on the stage, just like Vegas. And you took a bunch of get shoes with me. Like how could I ask for a better TT Aquila for real? I'm really excited about it. I'm excited to see how all the panelists respond and how they react and how the audience reacts to it. But I am a little stressed because being the moderator is a really big role.
Thank you for coming. We'll introduce the panel for today's discussion. Ms. Nyla Cross.
I think being a journalist is about being somebody who's empathetic and who abandons their ego. You meet so many different people from all walks of life who all have varying degrees of education and different life experiences. And so for me, my passion for journalism comes from my passion for all people to be able to express themselves equally.
I thought this was a great conversation. It was timely, it was candid, it was honest, and it was needed. And each of the panelists got to bring their own career experiences, life experiences, and I hope provide an optimistic outlook for the future of media. I have never worked with a moderator more prepared than Nyla. She knew her subjects, she did her research well before we got to the stage. We had conversations before the panel, and it was clear that she was not only passionate about the project, she was passionate about the future of journalism, she was passionate about getting it right, but she just brought so much insight that I feel like I learned a lot from her. Good on Nyla. She did an amazing job as a moderator. From one moderator to another, I think she did such a good job, making sure that she connected with the audience as much as she connected with the panelists. Scripps has done it again. We put on another amazing event, and I'm excited for more. So stay tuned.
She said that she has never worked with a panelist that has been more prepared and more.
That is not true.
Yeah.
She said that? Oh, Regina! I'm gonna give me a job. Oh, I'm gonna give me a job. She said that? Yeah. Wait, she said never worked with moderators been that prepared?
Prepared and on her job. I can show you the exact.
Guys, like, I'm gonna be gainfully employed. Like, oh my God. Oh, that's so nice. You really said that? Rashida.